Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dread Time Stories. I'm your host, Dr. Phobia, and tonight we reopen the vault. So sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's tale, The Harvester. When my dad was very young, my grandparents separated. When my grandpa got remarried, it was to a woman from Romania. She told me many stories over the years. I heard multiple times about how she ran from both the Nazis and later the Russians. However, there was one story I've only heard once, and it still bothers me to this day. She told me she was about 10 years old. In the village she grew up in, they celebrated every holiday but one, Halloween. In fact, the entire months of September and October were the most tense 61 days of the whole year. She and the other children would always ask why the village was in such a panic, but they never quite got the answer they were looking for until they went to talk to a group of gypsies that were passing through. The eldest of the group told them it was because of the harvester, a creature that lived in the woods surrounding the village. Every year on October 31st, this creature would come out to feed, and it would either eat the treats left by the villagers or take a treat from whatever house left out nothing. These treats could have been some form of candy, vegetables, fruits, or even animals. Now this was in August, and that October, the Nazis took over their village. Now this is where things get creepy on multiple levels. It was October 31st, and the villagers did their usual ritual by setting the treats out on the doorstep. However, the Nazis had another plan. They demanded that instead of giving a false being the treats, they would take them instead. So one by one the treats were taken until all the houses were bare. The villagers were scared, but had no other choice and simply barricaded their homes as best they could. My step-grandmother said all was quiet until around 11 p.m. That's when she heard one of the Nazis tell someone to halt and present their papers. When this person didn't reply, a single gunshot was heard. Then, all hell broke loose. She said she heard multiple gunshots and men screaming. This only lasted 20 minutes, and then silence. No one dared open their doors until sunrise, and when they did, they found a bloodbath. Parts and half-eaten bodies of the Nazis lay in the streets, guns broken in half, and vehicles torn to shreds. The part that still messes with her, myself, and her entire village is the writing in blood at the village square that said, "The special treats this harvest were much appreciated." That was The Harvester. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. Like I always say in closing, check under your bed, look in your closet, and sleep with the light on. The life you save may very well be your own. Good night, everyone.